welcome to Learning with Dr. Shivangi. Today's topic is Steps in Time Study. As in the previous videos, we already started the playlist for the subject Industrial Psychology and also discuss various topics related to it like evolution of industrial psychology, theories related to industrial psychology, uh, work measurement, method study, time study and so on. So in today's video we'll discuss about the steps in time study. You can also watch other videos, links are provided in the description box. So before I started the video, I want to say you that if you like my video, please like and share this video and don't forget to subscribe my channel which is Learning with Dr. Shivangi. Now coming to the main topic which is steps in time study. So there are several steps involved in the time study within the organization which are discussed as in the upcoming slides. So first is the procedure of time study involves following steps. First is selection of work to be studied. So in this time study, firstly we have to study or the observer have to study the work done by the workers. Second is establishing standardized methods, equipments and working conditions also. So the observer should also study the standardized method work done by workers, equipment used in the work and the working conditions of the workers also, so that they can measure the work time study properly. The third step is selecting the average worker who is to be studied while performing work. Necessary confidence in the worker should be created so as to obtain his operation. So after measurement of methods, equipment, work, the observer should select the worker which have to be studied, which for which performance have to be measured. The next step is division of work into elements suitable for time study. So division of work is also very important for the measurement of time study of the workers. The next step is studying the operator doing the job. For the validity of time study results, it is necessary that the analyst should take readings not once but a number of times. The number of times for which time study should be repeated, that is, number of cycles, will depend upon the level of confidence needed. So, operator should also study about the job. The validity of results also depend on the type of job itself. Recording time with the help of a stopwatch on the time study board for the required number of work cycles. So recording time with the help of stopwatch should also be measured that it is right or not. After the time values for each element for a sufficient number of cycles have been recorded, the mode value is selected. The mode value represents the most frequently appearing time value for an element of job. Mode value is different elements which will be added to get the normal time for doing a job. Normal time is time required by an average worker working under normal conditions to perform a job. So the mode value is very important, which is a number of the number which is occurred more than one time. So most of the time in the given results is known as mode value. And the normal time is time required by average worker working under normal conditions to perform a job also. After this step, adding allowances to normal time to get standard time. Allowance include personal allowance, fatigue allowance, delay allowance, etc. After measurement of normal time, we have to add on the allowances time which is related to fatigue, delay, etc. In the above mentioned procedure, we have suggested that an average worker should be chosen for the purpose of time study. The performance rating factors. If average worker is not chosen, then performance rating factors will have to be assessed to determine the normal time for each category of worker. So the selection of observer is very important regarding selection of workers itself. For instance, workers are divided into three categories, which are poor categories workers for which 75 points are given. Second is normal or average worker for which 100 points are given. Third is good worker for which 125 points are given. If a good worker is studied, the time taken by average worker is related to a time study board and observation sheet are specially prepared for the purpose of time study. Generally, a normal worker is selected for the time study. If a good worker is studied, then study board and observer sheet are taken for prepare for the time study of that worker. The observation sheet is jammed on the board and a stopwatch is fixed in a bracket installed on the right hand top corner of the board. The switching on and off of the top watch is done by the forefinger of the left hand and the time study date is written by the right hand. The stopwatch used for time study is a decimal minute stopwatch whose main dial is divisions, each division corresponding to 1 minute. So for the time study we generally use the stopwatch which is related to dial watch format. The time may be recorded either by the continuous reading or the stopwatch or by discontinuous or trap back reading. In the former case, once the stopwatch is started, it is not stopped till the completion of entire job. All the readings are taken continuously. The observer has to subtract the two consecutive readings to get the elapsed time for each element. So, the elapsed time is measured at the time study for the two consecutive readings. In case of discontinuous observation, the stopwatch is stopped after measuring each elements and the button is pressed to bring the taller hand to 0. The method is not popular because it is susceptible to error in the observation. So, discontinuous method and continuous method both are used for the time study of the workers. So, this is all about the steps in the time study. I again summarizes all the points so that you can easily understand about the topic. So, first one is the selection of work to be studied. Second is establishing a standardized method for measuring. Third is selection of workers to which studies is done. Next is division of work into elements. Next is study the operator doing by the job. Next is recording time with the help of stopwatch. Next is after that mode value is determined for time study. After at last we have to add allowances in the time. So these are the basic steps of time study. If you have any query about this topic or if you want to know about any other topic related to research methodology, business management, industrial psychology, you can ask me through comment box. If you like my video, please like and share this video and don't forget to subscribe my channel which is Learning with Dr. Shivangi. We'll meet in the next video with new topic. Thank you everyone.